What does an executive director do?
A who?
No clue, but I wish someone would tell me.
Well, I'm assuming the executive director is in charge of lunch.
I know it has to do with money, finance.
Giving out the bathroom key to all the new teachers.
And walking through the hallways at a very, very fast pace.
An executive director stands there and smiles while every Jew tells them how they could do their job better.
His primary job while I was at Hard Torah was to get me to Hard Torah every morning from Teaneck.
I know he leaves the house very early in the morning. I know he often comes home very late at night. And I have no clue what he does in between.
So the executive director at Yeshiva Hard Torah is the person, whenever I don't want to take responsibility for things, he takes responsibility.
Ed is a mensch par excellence.
My father definitely serves as a role model for me as a father.
I find myself so often either calling to ask him for advice or just thinking to myself, what would my father do?
Anytime I meet anybody who works with my father, immediately they say what a special person he is.
Always with a smile and always with a pat on the back and encouragement and support and love.
People don't necessarily realize all the things that he focuses on just to help Yeshiva Hard Torah run as smoothly as it does.
He has been not just someone who has upheld the values, but who has raised the values of our school.
My father has devoted his entire professional career to the Jewish community and specifically Jewish education.
He lacked having a Jewish education in his early years, and I really believe that's one of the reasons he's so passionate about Jewish education for young people. He really wants to make sure that every person, every family who wants a Jewish education for their children can have one.
I felt that whatever I was doing, every single day of my career was facilitating Jewish education, and frankly, knowing that that was the case, that's what got me out of bed every morning.
I know he's loved every minute of it, even the hard parts, which I know were very frequent.
One of the major areas that Ed deals with is finances.
Mr. Fox is very sensitive with the parents when dealing with financial matters. He puts them at ease when they're talking about their situation.
This wasn't just a job, but it was a passion and it was a mission.
Ed is by nature an educator. And frankly, I think that the role of executive director, we are best served when we have people who view themselves as educators in that role.
Every adult who's in this building is an educator because the children are learning from us. Even if we're not teaching, they're watching what we're doing.
When Ed started at Hard Torah, I think our enrollment was around the 400 range, and today we're close to 800 students in this school.
All of a sudden, this breeze would go by, and it would be Mr. Fox running to go take care of the project or the problem that needed attention.
He just feels so connected there to the people, to the mission, to the work he's doing.
He has overseen so much of its growth, whether it was putting up the third floor in this building, recently over the summer acquiring Temple Torah.
My father has always had the amazing ability to be 110% committed to his professional life and be even more committed to his family and his children.
To my dear friend and colleague, Ed Fox, it's our great pleasure and honor to bestow upon you the award for Distinguished Professional Leadership.
Ed, Mazal Tov, I'm sure that you will continue to contribute to Klal Yisrael and to Jewish education in the future.
You should take so much satisfaction in all the things you've done, what you've done at Moriah and what you've done at Yeshiva University and what you've done at Hard Torah.
I hope that we're doing you proud and giving you the kavod that you deserve. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, Ed!
Mazel tov, Ed! Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. I love you, Ed, as you know, and I'm very happy you're retiring.
Spend some time devoting energy to yourself and to Debbie and to do the things that are for you, because you've given so much to others all along.
I love you, and I hope this retirement, this next stage of our lives will be amazing.
Mazel tov, Saba, we love you.
We love you, Saba.
We love you.
I've been granted many wonderful blessings in my life. Two overarching ones. One is that I've been given Debbie, together with whom we have created an incredible family. And the second tremendous blessing that I have is to have been able to spend my professional career working in the field of Jewish education. To me, there's really nothing more important that one could spend their time doing. Thank you all for an amazing 15 years.